That's why I've been showing these are America dolls.
Oh, do you see those little, is that balloons? Is that like hot air balloon type things?
Balloons. No, well, I mean it is a hot air balloon. It's not actually a balloon. It's plastic, but it's just a
Right, but those are
decoration.
cute.
Yeah, it's Santa
Oh my
Claus and a
gosh,
little hot
see?
air balloon.
Like, I would totally want that just for absolutely no reason,
Uh,
and I wouldn't be able to take it with me. I'd be like, "Look at that, it's sending a hot air balloon, I want it."
I mean, I really genuinely think when we get when we get any number of viewers, it would be good to do the giveaway, the drawing thing. That would be fun. Like
Oh,
we could
yeah.
just go crazy shopping, and then whatever we buy is a prize for whoever tuned in that day. Put in a comment. But I'm impressed by the collection of holiday stuff, Christmas stuff. I like it. It's a lot of fun. And I gotta say, now that we're here right now, it's more fun during the day. I thought the best time to come would be nighttime because it's all lit up and flashing lights, and that part is. But since there's a gazillion people here and you can't even move, it's not as much fun. More fun to come in the day and see it. This was originally we talked about how the streets are divided into department store departments. This department was originally paper goods. That was, paper making was a big thing back in the day. It was high technology. So this was the paper goods. But over the years, it turned out what they were selling most of was decorations, like paper lanterns to start with, but then all sorts of holiday decorations. Of course, Vietnamese holidays. But now that Christmas is a thing, you get a lot of Christmas. You got a big Christmas show during the Christmas season. So this is now a big thing for Christmas. And then right after they take Christmas down, it'll be the Lunar New Year holiday. The biggest concerns to me about Americans is that I don't think a lot of them are living in the real world, like mentally. And I also worry that what we produce is a way to escape the real world. But that's kind of why we do it the way we do it, or what I like about it anyway. These cords, I say, I really got to look for more advanced stuff. I need a long battery life. I somehow suspect that no matter how long manufacturers claim their battery life is going to be, that we, in what we do, it's not going to last. I have a difficult time believing that any phone out there is going to be able to handle what we throw at it. It's important to remember when you travel abroad, you sometimes get the impression, or maybe it's just me, like I just feel like, oh, everybody must be from here. But then after you hear a minute, you go, oh, no, wait. People are traveling from around Vietnam also to come visit here because it's their capital. It's like we would go visit Washington. So plenty of tourists, yeah.
Should I look? Should I
Yeah, there's some searching to see if there's anything you're like, oh, that looks cool. Can you walk over that? Because it's a pretty easy walk, and we got a good half an hour left to kill in the ancient city.
I'm down with that.
I'd love to get away from people. I mean, I maintain, I've said it, I know several times already, but I maintain the goal of every tourist should be to get away from the other tourists.
For real.
For real.
I don't want to be living there at home.
Well, the conundrum, I mean, you can always do the, what used to be called backpacking, the traveler that stays off the tourist trail. Now there's just a backpacking trail, so you're there with a million other backpackers, which makes me go, what is the point of doing this now? But you can do that. But the problem is just what I was saying earlier. The city itself, the layout, I mean, it has only experienced incremental changes along the way. This looks like it's a theater. I've passed this many times. I didn't know what it was.
Ooh,
that's pretty cool. Yeah, kind of
like a movie theater, or like a play.
No, yeah, live theater.
Oh my god, that's cool.
So it looks like they do traditional plays. Yeah, it's really cool. Very nice. Well, that is kind of the fun too. Yeah, so you're not actually here, so that takes away. But then you get this superpower of being able to chat without being heard. So, like, if we're in the art museum, you guys can bullshit around and say whatever you want and make me laugh. You get crispy tacos or soft tacos?
This is Doritos Locos tacos, so it's not even like real tacos, but they're worth it because it's a freaking Dorito wrapped up around beef and cheese. You know what I mean? But I don't put it up. I only eat the bottom half of it. Then I crunch up the top part, put it off to the side to eat the nacho cheese that comes with it.
Yeah.
And then they have the chalupa, which isn't like a traditional chalupa either, but it is fried bread also folded over, stuffed with beef. For the history of it, the residential and commercial area that is now the Old Quarter came to be during the Ly. Is it Ly or Lee? It's Ly, but with a little accent above it.
Li Taito.
Li and Tran dynasties, and
Uh-huh.
then was located east of Imperial Citadel, Tanglong,
Tanglong, yeah.
and along the Red River during the Li Dynasty. Scholar Nguyen Trey already mentioned some of the areas, each specialized in one particular trade, which is what you're talking about. It was then surrounded by a defensive wall with several gates. So when I don't know when those dynasties were, though. Let me see that time of that dynasty. That first one they mentioned, from 1009 to 1054.
I don't know how far these villages are from Hanoi, but I know they couldn't be too far because I think we've discussed this before that southern Vietnam wasn't part of Vietnam until a couple hundred years before the French got here, I think. I think 1009 to 1054. So it's about 1,000 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Strongly considered switching to just having the speaker and the phone, because the phone mic actually picks up my voice, I would say, better than the mic I'm wearing right now. But then whatever you say is broadcast to everyone around, and I'm like, well, that's disturbing for people around you. And while like this situation probably wouldn't be a big deal, but also my hearing's not great.
Ginger, as long as it's not in any kind of sugar or anything, it doesn't break your fast. It might actually enhance it. And of course, tea is okay. Anything unsweetened is okay, like unsweetened coffee or tea.
Right, yeah, that's why I went ahead with for the ginger tea sweet. Although I suspected even then, I was like, I don't really think this is unsweet, but I know they add the sugar after, so I assume they don't add it at two different stages. That would be weird. But when you order something like that, they make the tea, like they've already got the tea flavor mixed, but then they add all the sugar and all that stuff, like when you order, so you can tell them exactly how much you want in and all that. But the city itself, the layout, I mean, it has only experience incremental changes along the way. This looks like it's a theater. I've passed this many times. I didn't know what it was.
Ooh,
that's pretty cool. Yeah, kind of
like a movie theater or like a play.
No, yeah, live theater.
Oh my god, that's cool.
So it looks like they do traditional plays. Yeah, it's really cool. Very nice.
They're just gorgeous. I don't know. I just have to.
Cool.
I definitely go back and look at that fine arts museum again and like discuss art or something. I think I'll be able to go there anytime soon. I can go there, but with you.
Well, we can do it. I mean, that's a part of what why I said let's keep the untethered part of the show, because we changed the name. We used to be all untethered, and then I came here and got a bit more tethered, and I was like, okay, I guess it's time to. It's almost time to eat actually now. Do you want to go see the cathedral first and then eat, or what do you want to do?
Oh, you should eat. You should find the food to eat because it'll take you a little bit of time to get to your eating place and then to have them get it ready so you go ahead and eat when your fast is ready to be over. Should I look? Should I?
Yeah, there's some searching. See if there's anything you're like, oh, that looks cool. Can you walk over that? Because it's a pretty easy walk, and we got a good half an hour left to kill in the ancient city.
If I was right there and immersed, I would absolutely be doing all kinds of crap. But I mean, I get to do at least as much as possible. Like I loved looking at all the different artwork and reading about the history there.
But of course, there's a history here with French colonialism of how Catholicism came to Vietnam. So that's up for discussion.
The Old Quarter is the name commonly given to the historical, civic, urban core of Hanoi, located outside Imperial Citadel of, is that Thang Long or Thang Long?
Tanglong.
Thang Long?
Tanglong.
Thang Long. Okay, and this quarter used to be the residential, manufacturing, and commercial center, which each street was specialized in one specific type of manufacturing or commerce.
I liken it to the departments in a department store. You come into town to do your shopping, and you got to know, you got to get housewares. So one street is all housewares, and all the stores that sell that are going to be there. So there's a different department for each street. Pretty genius, right? I mean, it's just a variation on the way most cities operate anyway. But I think it seems like it was strictly not enforced, but like strictly observed here.
Okay.
On quarter, ancient quarter, or the 36th streets.
Is this clean? You clean that up. Hold on, let me.
Communal. Oh, this is a communal house.
Oh.
It's a Din Kim Ngan communal house. Pretty genius, right? I mean, it's just a variation on the way most cities operate anyway. But I think it seems like it was strictly not enforced, but like strictly observed here. Look at these very yellow ceramics.
They're pretty. I really like the yellow theme there because it's like one of my favorite accent colors. It's just lively.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing. So are these ancient? Are these old? Are they brand new? Like,
I'm guessing they're probably new. Actually, these are, because they're just on display for the what do you call a shrine? I guess the shrine, because this is not a temple; it's a communal house, but it still has a shrine. Get the chicken riding on the back of the horse.
That's just cute. It's really pretty though. Look at those colors. I love that.
It's very nice. That is an in-use tea set. It's fun to watch them, even if you don't understand, what's being said. It's fun to watch the costumes and the acting. And I never watched one in Vietnam. We went to a park. Me and my students went to a park, like an amusement park, that did live shows. So I've seen one, but it was obviously not the traditional, because there were big water effects and stages coming up out of the water. A lot of stuff is water based. I guess because of rice fields and the low-lying, floodplain area that we're in, that is a popular theme. But yeah, okay. Well, let's. I mean, you can guide me as much as anything right now. We're just wandering and seeing the city. I feel like this.
Let's bebop. Let's find the most brightest things to do. Find some little.
Which direction is the funnest looking street? I think this street does. I'll cross it so you can see it better yourself. Yeah. No. These are junk shoes.
Oh, I thought someone was hollering at you.
Yeah,
I heard, hey.
He wanted to clean my shoes, but I'm like, these shoes are trash. There's no point in cleaning them.
Now, if they had some street side feet rubbers, you can go ahead and rub my feet while
there we go.
walking.
My shoes are old, falling apart. Not cleaning, not worth cleaning. All right, let's move on this way. This looks like the interesting street. I don't know how symbolic it is, but I think that's for a child. So if you want to saddle for a child to ride the horse, you would put that on it. This, of course, it's not a real horse. Of course, it rolls, so maybe it's part of the royal, or not royal, but the procession to put a kid up there. Could be. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to eat the minute it's over. Let's see how long our recommendation for is. I think it had a fairly short. Yeah. Yeah, I think actually that's a good idea. Let's do the cathedral. We can spend no more than a half an hour there, and then we'll head over to find some food.
Oh yeah, that's not even long yet.
I am moving my brake
And then they have the chalupa, which isn't like a traditional chalupa either, but it is fried bread also folded over, stuffed with beef and cheese. You can't go wrong.
Yeah. Well,
but I part of them. Now I had to clean my hands because I also dropped part of the taco because I'm a clumsy ass.
Clunky?
Clumsy.
Oh, clumsy.
Okay.
Hey, this is a different temple. This is another temple. I have less information on this temple.
We went to so many temples in Malaysia.
We did, yeah.
That was like Temple City.
It's Temple City,
Is
Penang.
it Old Quarter? Old Quarter is the thing? Neighborhood in Hanoi?
Old Quarter, yeah. Do you have any factoids about the ancient city?
Hold on. I have to clean my hands. I'm sorry. I was shoveling.
I like the lighting, the light given off by the lanterns. There are some things on display. Silver engraving craft, Dongsham Village. Dongsham Village. I'm sorry, I'm trying to angle it. Okay, let's see. Silver engraving craft village is located at Dongsham, Hongtai Commune, Kin Song District, Tai Bin Province. It is very famous by unique, delicate handcraft products, silver engraving, in domestic and international markets. That might be a shopping thing to do.
Wow, look at that stuff. Ooh, pretty.
That's very. Look at this. I think that's not all silver. Some of that's gold.
That's definitely not silver.
I just suspect. He's got him a chicken rider too.
I want to know why.
Go ahead.
Dang, like you better be glad you ain't trying to use people's paperwork for something.
It doesn't look like she's filled anything out. I'm like, you realize this is blank, right? There's nothing on it. But what else? She said I could drop it at the school next to my house. So I've got I need to message the two ladies that I tutor, because one of them had dengue fever, and it was it's been over a week. So she says she's supposed to be better by tonight. But I was like, well, just let me know if you're not, because you don't feel like having a class when you have dengue fever, and I don't know how contagious it is, but I sure as hell don't want to teach you.
No crap, I don't even remember if it is, because I know that my friend got it in Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah,
isn't it from skeeters?
Maybe, I don't really know. Can't tell you.
I think that's mosquitoes. Let me check, because I remember here, because it is from the dengue virus. The dengue virus. No, but
dengue virus. I got that dengue virus.
But it says, yeah. And then let me see.
History of over 500 years, and it started from Lu Shantin, Mandarin, under the time of King Lei Tantong, okay, that's 1460 to 1494 is when the craft started. Who started the craft of silver, and Barrow is still more silver crafting.
Och man kommer då det personer som tar över. Jag är väl checkar man in på det. Men jag kan inte vara det till lobby. Ja, 4. Den är nu. Jag drar ut det från. Nej. Gick om det. Ja. Och man kommer då det personer som tar över. Jag är väl checkar man in på det. Men jag kan inte vara det till lobby. Ja, 4. Den är nu. Jag drar ut det från. Nej. Gick om det.